Well, for more analysis on the attack and Turkey's security challenge as a whole, the AK Party MP Ravza Kavakci joins me in the studio now. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
They say the role of any government, the first priority is to protect its citizens. By that account, this government is failing, isn't it? So many attacks.
Turkey is fighting with terrorism on all fronts. And it has been going through terrorist attacks within its border, around its border. It's fighting with Daesh terrorism, PKK terrorism, and all other terrorist organizations, and FETÖ terrorism, which we saw the worst face of on July 15th. However, we're doing everything in our power in order to make sure that not a single other citizen loses their lives. Terror attacks take place, unfortunately. We know September 11th. We know the attacks in Nice, in Paris, in Belgium. All those attacks are attacks against democracy and attacks that try to destabilize governments. And the Turkish government has been fighting, especially in Syria, very, very harshly, and as the operations grow stronger, we know that we're on the right track, and unfortunately we leave these incidents as well. I want to take this opportunity to give my condolences to all the families, to the Turkish citizens and non-Turkish citizens. They were our guests, and we will, as we go through our sorrow, we will do whatever it takes to find whoever was behind this.
You mentioned Syria. Do you think that this attack may be related to that? Because we had the death of the Russian ambassador, which was directly linked to what's happening in Syria.
It is possible. As I mentioned, we're fighting, and sometimes I think we feel like we're alone in this war on terrorism, and we hope that our allies help us, and they show the same support and same decisiveness that Turkey has been showing, especially in Syria. You know that this is a humanitarian crisis we had in Syria. We're hosting more than 3 million refugees. We're welcoming more and more people, and especially what we saw in Aleppo. And the world can no longer keep silent to this. And I have a feeling, but of course it's just a feeling, I don't have the facts, that this attack is something that tries to stop Turkish struggle against terrorism, but we will continue and we will fight harder and harder as we mourn for our loss.
Isn't it going to be harder and harder, though, to take the Turkish public with you? They see these repeated attacks. Well, how can they continue supporting the policies?
Just like we became stronger and stood in solidarity on July 15th. After that, the Beşiktaş attacks and the other attacks, I was out on the streets today, John. People are outside, they're in the malls, they're at the movie theaters, they were there in the area where this horrible attack took place, praying for the souls. But we will not let this, we did not let other attacks stop our lives. We will not let the terrorists win. And Turkish people are very patient. And as they pray for the losses, they also stand with us, with their government and with the security forces to make sure we put an end to this terrorism.
Ravza Kavakci, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.